Hey, remember how I spent a year rectifying my fuel cap warning light? Replacing everything in there, replacing the fuel cap, and finding that loose plug? Well, the light did stay off for a couple of months, but now it's back. So there's only one logical conclusion. The truck needs a wash. Now, I know that sounds ridiculous, but hey, I've tried everything else. And I just think the truck is feeling a bit neglected outside. Disgusting. I mean, it's not disgusting, but it's actually not been washed in a year. The inside is... it's clatty, as we say in Glasgow. Definitely needs a bit of new duct tape there. The whole interior needs cleaned. And there's a few other things I'd like to do if I can. If you look at my side steps in there, getting a bit rusty. Ideally, I'd like to take them off, paint those with some nice waterproof, rust-resistant paint or underseal type stuff. But I also do not want to risk snapping the bolts that hold them on. And the wheels are disgusting. Whole thing needs a bit of a freshen up. So let's see what magical compounds I'm going to use to get them back to looking like new-ish. So I'm not going to use a power washer just in case, you know, it flakes the paint off. So it'll be bucket, soapy water, and just a regular garden hose. I'm going to be using my Simon is wash and wax. Well, it washes it, it really doesn't wax it. Right, what have I got on the table? Meguiar's plastics for the headlights, Meguiar's interior detail cleaner, Auto Glimcar glass polish. This stuff is really great. I may or may not use a clay bar kit, that sounds like a lot of work. I've got some Silvo chrome polish, I've got Meguiar's ultimate compound, but the secret ingredient is this, T-Cut Colour Fast. You guys do not get this in North America. I think it's just a UK or Europe thing. And what this is, it's kind of like a rubbing compound, but it's got colour pigment in it. You get it in all different colours. And this cost me, well, it actually cost about $2,000. Because my brother-in-law brought it over from Scotland the last time he visited. So including air flights, yeah, quite expensive stuff. They don't even ship it. It's probably got some nasty ingredient, but don't tell the government. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's give the truck a nice wash with my hose and shampoo, and I think I've got a big brush up there. Let us begin. Now I know it's very tempting just to stop there, but we've got a long way to go. Now normally I would dry it off with a leather chamois or chamois. However, because I'm going to be polishing it and using the T-cut, drying it off just stops the water streaking. As I say, if I'm going to polish it, that doesn't really matter. So I'm going to let it dry and I'll dig out my polishing gear. Now that it's dry, let's take a closer look and I'll show you why I'm going to do this whole polishing thing. If you check the chrome here, you see all that bluish tint. It's really quite bad there. Well, it's really visible in the chrome, but the thing is that effect is pretty much all over the paint. So I really want to get it back. I think you'll notice a big difference when it's done. Obviously, when you wash your car and you let it dry, you start seeing all the little imperfections. Scuffs here, scratch there, this here. I'm hoping the T-cut's going to take that out. I mean, I don't really have any mega dents in the car, considering it is nearly 12 years old. It's pretty good, really. The front chrome as well. You got some little rust spots appearing. There's one there, one there. My chrome polish should get rid of that. The odd scuff like that. This one was actually someone threw an egg at the truck, you know, because children. As usual, the back section is always the worst in the trucks. I've got this white line here. I think I caused that myself when I had a cap on the back. Didn't take it off properly. And I've got this horrible scratch here and a wasp trying to get on film. Bugger off. Yeah, I've got this scratch here. There's not a lot I can do about it, but I will try the T-cut on that. And I've got cracks in the back. Apart from that, it's perfect. Right, let's start with some T-cut. I shall attempt to remove this white scuff mark. I'm pretty sure the white is actually from whatever scraped it rather than digging into the paint. There's that wasp again. That wasp just is a YouTube wannabe. Go away. See how it's red? I should probably mask over the black plastic. I don't imagine it's going to like being covered in red pigment, but we'll see. So the T-cut has darkened the scratch, so I think I'll persevere with that. Add some more pressure, some more T-cut, and see if we can get rid of that completely. Well, I tried. Even the mighty T-cut was no match for a 4-year-old scratch. It's better, but you can still see it. Can't see it from here, and that's the important thing. Now what I did do, I T-cut this side over here. This side has not been touched, and it kind of looks clean and reflective, but if you look closely, there's no depth to the paint. Let me show you the other side that I just did. Now we can see the depth. It's actually got a really nice sparkle in there, the metallic element. So I just need to do that to the whole truck. See you in a few weeks. Right, that's all the paint done. Next up, chrome. So you see this blue film that's over it. I'm going to try my Brasso Silvo. I have full faith in this product. I used it on some chrome bumpers for the Chevy Coupe, so should take this right off. Again, I don't really want to get it on the grey parking sensors because it will stain them. Immediately proceeds to get it on the grey parking sensors. Okay, how does that look? Pretty good. I do need to get a bit closer though. So I'll persevere with that and get all the rest of the chrome done, including the wheels. Next up, glass. I'm using Auto Glim car polish. I love this stuff. Usually I end up dropping it, breaking the lid, and it spills everywhere, but so far this one's lasted a year. Anyway, you've all seen windows getting cleaned, so I'll see you in a minute when this is done. Windows now clean and shiny. So there's one more thing I want to do before I touch the interior. I would quite like to get this plastic looking a bit darker, you know, black like it's supposed to. For example, it's supposed to look that colour and obviously it doesn't. And also the aerial looks a bit faded as well. My wife actually got something to clean her Mini, or to polish her Mini, this stuff here. And she accidentally got some in the black trim in the Mini and it came up really nice. So I'm going to give this a blast. I think I'll spray it on a cloth rather than spraying it directly onto the plastic. I'll give it a shot. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I'd love to get new plates, but I think if I get new plates I might need to change my number, and I'm kind of used to that number. Oh, it's blue. Okay. Now it's going on nice and black, but whether it stays black, that is a question. It might dry white. Give that a minute. Meanwhile, I'll just keep on scooshing. I decided just to spray it. I mean, it is actually wax polish anyway. I mean, it goes on nice and it looks like it's going to stay black, but I don't think it is, unfortunately. My plastic may be too far gone. I'll just switch off the video now and then it will look black and I've done a good job. Done. Well, that took way longer than expected. I've run out of time and I've not even started on the inside. I can understand now why most truck guys don't bother washing their trucks. I think it's worth it, at least once a year. Right, I will get stuck into the inside on the next video, I guess. Well, maybe not the next video, but certainly the next Ram video. And then we'll try the fuel cap test to see if the truck's a bit happier now. Right, before I go, I will do a quick walk around with some dramatic music, and you can get to admire my work. Take care, everyone. Bye.